that should do so must keep different myriad realities in their minds at all times. Imagine having to do that. And the cards are function as a form of like a radiation detector. A green card indicates the agent is healthy, but as they deteriorate, the card changes to yellow, then to orange, and then finally to black. And the process is so stressful that it drives most agents to mental illness, alcoholism, and eventually suicide, like Kyle, the previous agent. Zack begs Jake to set things right again, or reality itself will cease to exist. So Jake goes back through the porthole, eager to see what a world without a Kennedy assassination has become. Lisbon Falls is now in ruins. He meets a familiar-looking man who turns out to be Harry Dunning, whose life he saved long ago. Not a brain-damaged janitor, he is a wheel-bound chair Vietnam vet who was paralyzed during the war. Also, there are frequent massive earthquakes everywhere. Harry tells Jake a concise history of the world between 1963 and 2011, and it's not pretty. For example, Vermont Yankee went China syndrome in 1999, spreading radiation across New England and southern Quebec. Jake quickly returns to 1958 and finds Zack much worse for wear. He tells Jake he must go back to 2011, since all of Jake's changes are now undone, and ensure the portal is closed forever. Instead, Jake goes to a hotel and contemplates returning to Texas and Sadie. But ultimately, he returns to his own time, having changed nothing. Jake learns that Sadie survived the attack by her ex-husband, which he had only survived before by his rescuing her with the assistance of the deacon, who had another of Sadie's friends with him to assist in subduing the attacker. Jake goes back to Jody, where Sadie is in her 80s and is being honored by the town with a celebration. In this timeline, Sadie has no former memory of Jake, but she experiences a deja vu when he speaks to her, and the two share a dance. There was an alternative ending, and this is interesting. Stephen King published an alternative ending on his official website on January 24th, 2012, in which Jake finds a November 2011 news article where Sadie has turned 80. She had married a man named Trevor Anderson, with whom she has 5 children, 11 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren. This ending was changed to the published version at the suggestion of King's son, Joe Hill. Go figure, right? I thought that was rather interesting. Joe Hill, that's a whole nother story we could do another time. Would you go back to change the future for anything? I often wondered how the world would be if JFK had not been assassinated. And I really, in the future here, I'm going to do a conspiracy theory on the JFK assassination and Princess Diana. There's conspiracy theories all over the place about these two. And I'd like for you guys to weigh in on that. It would be great. Would you change the future? I often wondered how things would have turned out if JFK had lived, because of the fact he didn't want the Vietnam War. You had your warmongers in there. Maybe there wouldn't have been a police action, so to speak. It wasn't even a war. They called it a police action. But is there anything in your past you'd like to go back and change? That's my question for you tonight. If so, what would it be? There are some things I like to go back and change, but if I did, would I still end up in the same place, but maybe not so many detours along the way? Do you think we would still be where we're at today? I don't know. It's interesting to think about. Yeah, there are some things I'd like to change, maybe little things, but how would they affect what would happen now? So something to think about. I think I'd like to change just a couple small things, maybe 2 big ones, but I don't know how that would affect everything else. There's a balance, I think, in nature itself. I think Jake used the term harmonizing. But there has to be a balance. We don't have to like it sometimes, and believe me, I don't like it at times. There were 2 times in particular, not happy with it, but would I go back and change it? I might. I don't know. So that's my question for you tonight. Would you go back and change the future for anything? Anything. I don't know. Yeah, I think I thought that was brilliant to prevent the assassination. Thinking, yeah, it would change the world. Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it would be as they mentioned, a nuclear slag heap. Who knows? I don't think so, but hey, we just don't know. We don't know the future. So, if you're out there, if you would answer the question, that would be fantastic. Would you or would you not go back in time to change anything, no matter how small? Again, weigh in on anything. Next week, I had a request, and I'm going to do it next week. I'm going to do some Poe, Lovecraft, and their influences in everything else. H.P. Lovecraft has so much influence on movies, books, everything. Just change lives. That's all, Val. You want to go back and change anything else? There's a few things I'd like to, but like I said, I don't know how. Would I have ended up in the same place now? Would it have been a shorter journey, though? I don't know. That's a question I think, I don't know if we'll ever answer it. It could be, we may. Maybe not in our lifetime, but maybe our grandchildren's. No, you don't want to change anything. Okay. Like I said, there's a few things I'd like to change, just little things in the past, but 2 major things. But I don't know if, things happen for a reason, they say. Nature, God, whatever the case is, things happen for a reason. Sometimes we don't find out that reason till way later on, but that's what they say. I don't know. Maybe I should write a book. I don't know. But yeah, the whole story with Jacob. Sadie. Oh, love Sadie. Sadie Dunhill was a wonderful, wonderful character. And unfortunately, my special guest tonight was unable to make it due to other things going on. So, and it would have been good. But maybe we'll do it another time. So, on that note, I'm going to play some more music, come back, give you the rundown, because we have a fantastic show coming up after mine. And I'm very proud to announce, Freaks in the Basement. Absolutely love it. I was told they may be visiting me tonight. I'm happy they're not here. So we shall see what we shall see. So I'm going to play a little more music. I'll be back to give you a rundown and give the introduction to Freaks in the Basement. So, be right back.